Just a quick instructional video on the FXCM Trading Station, the Market Scope 2.0. So it comes with two indicators, the snapshots and the SSI indicator. So the snapshot's obviously different to that. I find it quite useful to have the USD SSI on there. I mean, you don't have to. I find it quite useful. So what you could do with the SSI snapshots, if you right click, change indicator, then you can do alphabetically, low to high. See, this could be a good idea for you, is that when something switches across that threshold, then that could be your entry or a trade that you might be wanting to follow or monitor. See, the EURUSD is the closest to becoming a sell, okay, because it's there, and the Euro Yen is currently a sell. Now the question is whether or not it continues to be a sell over time. So if they do go long the Euro USD, that number will become red and then it will be a sell. So we want them to go long. So it's what I was saying about the gold. We don't want them to think it's going to fall, because if they think it's going to fall, then they'll exit at a loss. So this is the H4 chart on gold. So let's go to Euro USD. There we go. Have to wait. So this is the 21 dates, is what I was saying. So we're waiting for a candle to open or close below. Okay, so currently you see the Euro USD is a buy. It's green. Okay, but see how the curvature, it looks like it might be coming up. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind. See, they go in waves. See how it goes? Don't forget the USD as well. So you'd want, obviously, if you're trading the euro dollar, you'd want this to come down, the USD SSI, and that to come up. And doing so, then it'll be a great confluence. But see how there's like a slight delay. The USD became a buy before the USD became a sell. Now this is the basket, USD basket. So that's something you could do. And also something that I found quite useful was to add a moving average indicator. So we can right click that chart area, add indicators. I don't know if you just heard my cat in the background. So MVA for add indicator, moving average. I might add a 21 day there. Change that to black. Okay. Now we see that 21 day line now. Now when that crosses above the 21 day, then that's a good qualification. See how that wave, and this is the retail psychology wave, I suppose you could say, the 21 day, and you can apply the same here. So right, add indicator, MVA, 21 day, change that color, black. Okay. Now what we want them to do, we want that to come down and that to come up. Okay. We can zoom out. See how they're inverted there. So what else could you do? I would also change in the decimal places as well. So change indicators. I'm going to go to alphabetical, and then decimals displayed. You can do 4 if you wanted to. I find 4 decimal places probably too much data. If you want to look at a very low level, then 4 decimal places will probably be quite good for you. And this is how we calculate the risk as well on the dashboard. So we see how the S&P 500 is very much of a buy, because 9 people, for every 1 person buying, 9 people are selling. So as long as that ratio remains healthy, S&P is going to do quite well. Now you see the S&P is a buy, but the UK 100 is a sell. So that's going to have an impact on the pound, because exports and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why the dashboard is slightly risk off, because that's actually a sell. And Germany was a large number and it's a lot smaller number. If that goes into red, then that's going to be even more risk off. Then all it will be that the US indices will hold everything afloat, and the US 30 is a buy. And so yeah, I think that's probably it really. It's a 5-minute video. Adding the 21 days is a good idea, and adding the USD SSI is a good idea too. And let's go for gold, because you know that I'm buying and selling that. So let's use gold as an example, not XAG, XAU. Right, so I sold it. I think, yeah, it's probably around about here. Okay. Now, the thing is, I would hold on to this because of this. I wouldn't exit my trade because of that over time. This is the NFP spike. Okay. See the 21 day there? We're above the 21 day, right? If they continue, it will come down, right? Now, if it comes down, it will go up. So there's no reason for me to exit my trade currently because they're going long and I'm bearish. Okay, so I'm going to hold this until this tapers off and it plateaus. If it starts falling, then I'll probably look to exit. Remember 1475 was the pivot. Where are we? Yeah, 1475. So that's your bias for the rest of the month for December, right there. So yeah, just what you want to do is hold on to your winners and then cut your losses like quickly. That's what the opposite of the retail guys do. They're holding on now. They're long, and now they're added long in hopes of breaking even. And that's that's going to be bad news for those guys. You don't necessarily have to have these windows up. I will have them because I am trading the pound USD, and I find the euro pound quite a good barometer. But you could, if you wanted to kill these windows, you could just close, and then you could have this SSI as your main screen. But yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, if you've got any questions at all, quite happy to help. I've been trading using this Market Scope 2.0 for the last 2 years, and successfully as well, because I'm holding on to my winners, and that's really important that you guys do that, because I want you to be profitable and to continue subscribing. And yeah, I hope you have a good Sunday, and I'll speak to you all later. All right, see ya.